So, I mean, most of you guys probably thought things couldn't get any worse for Jack Doherty after he got arrested and spent 24 hours in jail.
Like, oh my god, I missed so bad. Like, no, I'm joking. But guys, I don't think you understand. Like, bro, that was the longest, most miserable 24 hours of my life. Like, I literally can't believe I'm out now, and I'm just so freaking happy.
But somehow, this guy has managed to make his situation even more embarrassing. Like, we're talking about a dude who broke into TwitchCon, spammed homophobic slurs at random streamers, got his girlfriend stolen by Neon of all people, had his microphone stolen by Canel Joseph, got confronted for crypto scams, and then immediately after getting out of jail, went right back to being the same clown that got him arrested in the first place. And honestly, guys, at this point I'm convinced Jack is trying to speedrun the destruction of his own career. So yeah, today we're going through everything that's happened with Jack lately, and why his situation just keeps getting worse and worse. And without further ado, let's talk about it. So let's start with the TwitchCon incident, because this is where Jack really showed everyone what kind of person he is. This dude literally broke into TwitchCon without a badge, and immediately started harassing streamers. He walked up to this female streamer and just started spamming homophobic and transphobic slurs like he was trying to get canceled, and when she called him out for it, Jack's brilliant defense was to say his brother is gay, so he can't be homophobic, which is literally the same energy as racist dudes saying they have a black friend. Like, bro, that doesn't mean anything.
But like, my brother's gay. I kissed two guys at once. How can I be homophobic?
Exactly.
You don't know anything. You're just a woman.
You can still be homophobic.
Oh, and what are you? Homosexual?
A reasonable human being.
How am I homophobic? I love my brother.
You're not just hear all the slurs you
So
said?
what was doesn't mean I'm homophobic just because I say I'm homophobic.
But here's where it gets even worse. Jack looked at this girl and said, "You're just a woman. You don't know anything." Like, he genuinely thought that was a good comeback. And the way this girl destroyed him without even trying was absolutely beautiful. She just slowly turned to the camera and stared at it after every stupid thing Jack said. She didn't need to argue with him. She just let him embarrass himself while the camera captured everything. And of course, the internet ate it up. Comments like "homophobes are always ugly" got over 100,000 likes. Jack thought he was going to get turned into some Sigma TikTok edit where he destroys this girl, but instead he just looked like a complete loser. And honestly, the whole thing was cringe. He exposed himself as homophobic, transphobic, and a bit of a misogynist all in one clip. Now, me personally, I'm not any of those things. However, I am Jack-phobic. I just genuinely hate him. But the most hilarious moment of the entire TwitchCon disaster has to be when Canel Joseph completely destroyed Jack on camera. Like, I was legitimately crying when I first watched this clip. So Jack was trying to rage bait Canel by asking him to touch him, thinking that security would knock Canel out just like they did to that poor dude at Corinna Kopp's birthday party.
Why are you stuttering? You nervous?
I'm not, no.
Can I touch your heart?
Yeah, you should.
Damn! Why you nervous? Why you nervous?
By the way, that guy is now suing Jack and his security for millions. Anyways, Canel completely flipped the script on Jack. He touched Jack's heart and you could see Jack's face just drop. His heart was probably racing. He was terrified. And then Canel jumped up screaming and Jack just stood there completely frozen, not knowing what to do. At that point, he couldn't do anything apart from sit there and take the embarrassment. He literally didn't know what to do with himself. It was the most satisfying thing I've ever seen because Jack always tries to act tough with his bodyguard next to him, but the second someone actually rage baits him back, he crumbles. And then to make matters worse, Jack ended up stealing one of Canel's $100 microphones. Not because he wanted to sell it or keep it, but just because he knew he could get away with it since his bodyguard was standing right there. Canel called him out for it too, saying it was petty and lame, and that Jack's OF girls are basically his little slaves. And honestly, Canel wasn't wrong. Jack just looked pathetic standing there with his bodyguard while stealing someone's equipment because he got embarrassed on camera.
Shut up when I talk. Shut up when I talk. I was trying to get your mic back.
No, I'm just giving you a lesson. No, I'm just giving you a lesson. It's weird. Like, bro, it's like some little man child. You taking a mic. Like, I'm not gonna fight over a mic. Like, bro, he's stealing a mic. Like, that's not a good clip. Like, if you did anything else,
But guys, if you thought that was bad, just wait until you hear about what happened at Neon's party. So Jack somehow ended up at a party that Neon was throwing, and things went south real quick. Jack got kicked out of the party by Neon, but here's the kicker. All of Jack's girlfriends decided to stay at the party with Neon instead of leaving with Jack. Let me repeat that. Jack got cucked by Neon, one of the nerdiest streamers on the platform. No offense to Neon, but come on. Like, imagine being Jack Doherty, someone who used to make tens of millions of dollars a year by exploiting Camila Araujo and McKinley Richardson on OF, and now you can't even keep random OF girls interested in you when Neon is in the room. If that isn't a clear sign that his empire has completely fallen apart, then I don't know what is. This is the same dude who used to have multiple luxury cars, mansions, and now he's getting his girls stolen at parties by streamers who are known for view botting. I would have to flee the country after that level of embarrassment. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know who's watching Jack's content anymore. His viewership is tanking, nobody wants to associate with him, and he's basically become the internet's punching bag. And speaking of Jack's desperate attempts to stay relevant, let's talk about the crypto situation, because this is where you can really see how broke this dude is getting. So Jack has been streaming on this website called Pump Fun, where he promotes meme coins. And long story short, it's a complete scam. Jack owns a significant amount of these coins, promotes them by streaming, his fans buy in thinking it's a good investment, the price goes up because of the buying pressure, and then Jack dumps everything and disappears with the money. Thousands of innocent people, mostly kids, lose thousands of dollars while Jack walks away with profit. And at TwitchCon, some guys confronted Jack about these pump and dump scams. They called him out for rugging coins for as little as $6,000, which is honestly pathetic. Like, you're a supposed millionaire and you're scamming people for $6,000. They also pointed out that Jack couldn't even get his coins past $100,000 market cap, which shows how little trust people have in anything he touches. And when they confronted him about it, Jack completely crashed out. He couldn't handle being called out for his scams, so he just started yelling and acting tough with his bodyguard nearby. It's honestly just sad at this point. Jack knows his career is dying, he knows his money is running out, so he's trying every last trick in the book to milk whatever clout he has left. And scamming innocent people seems to be his strategy.
How are you?
How come you rugged all those meme coins, bro? On Pump Fun.
I didn't.
What do you mean?
You did.
You're still streaming?
Yeah, I'm live right now.
On Pump
Are you
Fun?
streaming on Pump Fun? Nah, on Pump Fun, nah.
Wait, I think now's the time. I mean, you took all the money from those like 4 coins.
I didn't take money from shit. Look at the charts, boy.
You didn't rug them?
Nope.
Now let's talk about what happened after Jack got released from jail, because this is where you really see how little this dude learned from his arrest. Jack was only in jail for 24 hours. His bond was set at $3,500, which in America means he only had to pay 10%, so literally $350. And yet, somehow, this supposed millionaire with all these rich friends and OF girlfriends couldn't get anyone to bail him out immediately. That right there tells you everything you need to know about how people actually feel about Jack Doherty. They'll hang around him when he's giving them money and clout, but the second he's in trouble and needs help, everyone disappears. When Jack finally got out, he came out all happy, saying he's a free man, and acting like being in jail for one day was some kind of achievement.
I'm free after 24 hours. I'm a free man, baby. Let's go.
And of course, the first person waiting for him was Cannell Joseph, who immediately started pressing him again. It was hilarious watching Jack try to act tough after just spending a day in county jail. The police even released body cam footage of Jack's arrest, and guys, it's pure comedy. You can see Jack standing near the cop car with one of his OF girls just on his phone trying to record content. Then the footage cuts to him getting arrested, and you can see his security guard trying to interfere while all his buddies and OF girls are standing around recording with their phones. The cops found weed and drugs on him during the search, which is how he caught those charges. And the funniest part is at the end when Jack is begging the officer to take his watch off for him because he's scared it's going to get damaged or stolen in jail. And the cop just slams the door in his face mid-sentence. There's also alternate angle footage where you can hear the cop giving Jack a reality check, shouting at him, getting in his face, asking him who he thinks he is. The officer even said everything has to be some content with Jack. And honestly, he's not wrong.
No, you're fucking not. He was trying after I fucking do this. Who the fuck are you, bro?
I was trying to walk up the street.
Doesn't matter, bro. All you had to do was get in the...
Now, let's talk about the bigger picture here, because Jack's situation goes way beyond just embarrassing himself at TwitchCon and getting arrested. This dude is legitimately going broke. He lost McKinley Richardson, which was his main income source, bringing in $500,000 a month from her adult content. He lost Camila Araujo before that. His entire empire that was built on exploiting these girls has completely crumbled, and now he's stuck streaming to maybe a few thousand people who are only watching to see him fail. Jack has a massive mortgage for his mansion, multiple car leases piling up, and other properties with expenses he can't afford anymore. The money is drying up fast, and he's resorting to crypto pump and dump scams just to keep up with his spending. When you're a supposed millionaire and you're scamming people for $6,000, you know things are bad. So yeah, guys, that's where Jack Doherty is right now. His situation just keeps getting worse and worse. And the worst part, he's probably going to end up like one of those Hollywood celebrities who got rich and famous young, got addicted to substances, lost all their money, and ended up homeless on the streets. He's already addicted to Adderall, according to McKinley. His income is gone, his reputation is destroyed, and nobody actually cares about him unless he's giving them money or clout. His friends are probably happy he got arrested just so they didn't have to spend time with him. This is the beginning of the end for Jack Doherty. And honestly, he deserves every bit of what's coming. Comment below what you think will happen to Jack. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.